Question 1. A media company needs to process live video streams and transcode them into multiple formats for different devices. Options: A. Use Elastic Transcoder for video processing. B. Use Media Convert with Lambda triggers. C. Use Kinesis video streams with MediaLive. D. Use S3 and Athena for processing video streams. Correct answer: C. Use Kinesis video streams with MediaLive. Explanation: Kinesis video streams captures live video, and MediaLive transcodes it into multiple formats for real-time distribution. Why not other options? Option A. Elastic Transcoder is not designed for real-time video processing. Option B. Media Convert is for file-based transcoding, not live streams. Option D. S3 and Athena are not suitable for real-time video processing. Question 2. A financial institution uses an on-premises data center and AWS for hybrid cloud operations. They need a solution to securely extend their internal network to AWS for accessing sensitive data stored in RDS, while minimizing latency and ensuring compliance. Options: A. Use Direct Connect with an IAM policy restricting access. B. Use a VPN connection with network ACLs to restrict traffic. C. Use Direct Connect with AWS Private Link for RDS-D. Use a VPN connection and public IPs for accessing RDS. Correct answer: C. Use Direct Connect with AWS Private Link for RDS. Explanation: Direct Connect provides a low-latency, secure connection to AWS. AWS Private Link ensures the RDS database is accessed securely without exposing it to the public internet, adhering to compliance requirements. Why not other options? Option A. Direct Connect alone doesn't ensure secure RDS access. Private Link is needed for private communication. Option B. VPNs introduce higher latency and are less reliable for hybrid workloads requiring low-latency communication. Option D. Using public IPs for accessing RDS violates security best practices. Question 3. An analytics company processes large amounts of IoT sensor data daily. They need a cost-efficient and scalable solution for running complex analytical queries while storing raw and processed data for long-term use. Options: A. Store data in S3 and query using Athena. B. Use DynamoDB for storage and EMR for queries. C. Use Redshift Spectrum to query data in S3. D. Store data in RDS and query using SQL. Correct answer: C. Use Redshift Spectrum to query data in S3. Explanation: Redshift Spectrum allows querying structured and semi-structured data directly in S3 without moving it into Redshift, making it cost-efficient for large datasets. Why not other options? Option A. Athena is great for ad hoc queries but less optimized for complex analytics on massive datasets. Option B. DynamoDB is not suited for large-scale analytical workloads. Option D. RDS cannot handle high-performance analytics on large datasets due to scalability limitations. Question 4. A global e-commerce platform needs to design a highly available, low-latency application for users across multiple regions. The architecture should synchronize user data in real time across all regions. Options: A. Use RDS with multi-AZ and S3 for storage. B. Use DynamoDB Global Tables with CloudFront. C. Use Aurora Global Database with Route 53 latency-based routing. D. Use ElastiCache with manual replication across regions. Correct answer: C. Use Aurora Global Database with Route 53 latency-based routing. Explanation: Aurora Global Database replicates data across multiple regions with sub-second latency, and Route 53 latency-based routing ensures users are directed to the nearest region. Why not other options? Option A. RDS multi-AZ is restricted to a single region. Option B. DynamoDB Global Tables are great for NoSQL, but not for relational data. Option D. ElastiCache does not provide seamless replication across regions for primary data storage. Question 5. A company wants to back up its critical application data stored in EBS volumes. The solution should be automated, cost-effective, and ensure quick recovery in case of data loss. Options: A. Use AWS backup to schedule and manage EBS snapshots. B. Use S3 with lifecycle policies to archive snapshots. C. Use CloudFormation to automate snapshot creation. D. Use a third-party backup tool to backup EBS volumes. Correct answer: A. Use AWS backup to schedule and manage EBS snapshots. Explanation: AWS Backup automates EBS snapshot creation and management while integrating with other AWS services, making it the most cost-effective and reliable solution. Why not other options? Option B, S3 cannot directly archive EBS snapshots, snapshots remain in EBS. Option C, CloudFormation is not designed for snapshot management. Option D, third-party tools add unnecessary complexity and costs. Question 6. A company uses a serverless architecture for their e-commerce platform. They need to process orders in real time and ensure messages are not lost even during failures. Options: A. Use SNS with multiple subscribers. B. Use SQS with Lambda for processing. C. Use Kinesis data streams with Lambda. D. Use Event Bridge with step functions. Correct answer: B. Use SQS with Lambda for processing. Explanation: SQS ensures messages are not lost by storing them until processed, and Lambda enables real-time processing in a serverless architecture. Why not other options? Option A, SNS does not guarantee message persistence if a subscriber fails. Option C, Kinesis is better suited for streaming data but adds unnecessary complexity for event-driven processing. Option D, Event Bridge is for event-driven integrations, but lacks SQS-like message durability. Question 7. A SaaS provider needs to secure a multi-tenant application hosted on AWS. Each tenant's data must be isolated, and the application should scale easily. Options: A. Use separate S3 buckets for each tenant. B. Use DynamoDB with fine-grained access control. C. Use a separate VPC for each tenant. D. Use an RDS instance with IAM authentication. Correct answer: B. Use DynamoDB with fine-grained access control. Explanation: DynamoDB with fine-grained access control allows you to isolate tenant data securely within the same database table, and its scalability is ideal for multi-tenant SaaS applications. Why not other options? Option A, managing separate S3 buckets for each tenant increases operational complexity. Option C, separate VPCs for each tenant are unnecessary and expensive. Option D, RDS lacks scalability for a high number of tenants. Question 8. A company needs to build a data lake to store raw IoT data and enable real-time insights for operational efficiency. Options: A. Use S3 for storage and EMR for real-time processing. B. Use S3, Glue, and Athena for analytics. C. Use S3 with Kinesis Data Firehose and QuickSight. D. Use RDS for storage and Tableau for analytics. Correct answer: C. Use S3 with Kinesis Data Firehose and QuickSight. Explanation: Kinesis Data Firehose enables real-time ingestion into S3, and QuickSight provides real-time visualization, making it the best combination for real-time insights in a data lake architecture. Why not other options? Option A, EMR is overkill for real-time processing. Option B, Glue and Athena are great for batch processing, not real-time insights. Option D, RDS and Tableau are not designed for real-time IoT data ingestion or visualization. Question 9. A company needs a disaster recovery solution for a critical application hosted on EC2 instances in one region. They want minimal recovery time objective, RTO, and recovery point objective, RPO, while keeping costs low. Options: A. Use AWS backup to create EBS snapshots and replicate them to another region. B. Use cross-region replication with S3 to backup AMIs. C. Use pilot-light architecture with EC2 instances pre-provisioned in another region. D. Use multi-region Aurora database with Route 53 latency-based routing. Correct answer: C. Use pilot-light architecture with EC2 instances pre-provisioned in another region. Explanation: the pilot light architecture keeps minimal infrastructure running in another region, e.g. a small database and preconfigured AMIs, ensuring quick recovery and low costs. Why not other options? Option A: backups alone do not meet low RTO as they require manual recovery and provisioning. Option B: S3 AMI backups cannot ensure quick failover due to recovery delays. Option D: multi-region Aurora covers only databases, not EC2 workloads. Question 10. A media company processes thousands of video files daily. They need to convert videos to multiple resolutions, automate the process, and minimize infrastructure management. Options: A. Use EC2 auto-scaling for running FempEG scripts. B. Use Lambda with S3 and AWS step functions. C. Use Elastic Beanstalk with scheduled tasks. D. Use ECS with Fargate for running batch jobs. Correct answer: B. Use Lambda with S3 and AWS step functions. Explanation: Lambda triggers when videos are uploaded to S3, and step functions orchestrate the workflow, making it a serverless and fully managed solution. Why not other options? Option A: EC2 requires significant infrastructure management. Option C: Elastic Beanstalk does not support fine-grained orchestration. Option D: ECS with Fargate is overkill for simple video processing workflows.